All right, so get this right. Florida. Snow?
Snow in Florida.
Yeah, snow in Florida.
I know.
I know. Sounds crazy, right?
It does. Like, what?
Exactly. But believe it or not, that's what we're diving into today.
Yeah.
We've got this, I don't know, mountain of internet searches all about, get this, snowfall in Florida.
A mountain, you say?
Well, maybe not a mountain,
Hmm.
but definitely a lot T. Enough to make us think, hey, something interesting's going on here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. So, like, what are these searches telling us?
Well, that's what we're going to figure out. What happened? How did people react? And what does it all mean?
Right.
It's like taking a peek into everyone's minds when this crazy thing went down.
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to see it now. It's not just about, like, the snow itself. It's about how everyone freaked out or, well, I guess, reacted to it.
Exactly. Exactly. And you can see that right away just from where these searches are coming from. You've got Pensacola, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, all over those maps.
Oh, wow. So it sounds like those areas got hit pretty hard, huh?
Oh, yeah, it seems like it. And get this, the way people are searching. It's like they couldn't quite believe it.
What do you mean?
I'm talking searches like how much snow did Pensacola get? Or even better, how much snow did Florida get? Like they needed to see the numbers,
Mm,
just to be sure it was actually happening.
I get it. I get it. Like, how much snow are we even talking about here? Is this a few flakes or like a blizzard situation?
Right. It's wild. And it gets even better. Hold on, I've got some right here. Oh, yeah, here's a good one. Last time it snowed in Florida. People digging through history, trying to make sense of it all.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? When was the last time it actually snowed in Florida? That's got to be pretty rare.
Well, from what I hear, it's not totally unheard of, at least not up in the northern part of the state.
Right, like up in the Panhandle.
Yeah, the Panhandle. But still, it's got to be pretty out there for, most of Florida.
For sure. I mean, Florida's known for its beaches and sunshine, right? Not exactly snowstorms.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is what makes all these searches even more interesting, right? Like, I mean, it wasn't just those northern cities either.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. We're talking Orlando, Gainesville, even like Fort Myers. People are checking the weather down there.
Wow. So it
Yeah,
sounds like this whole thing, like, captured everyone's attention, the whole state's watching.
totally, totally. And you can see that shift, right? From like, wait, is it really snowing? To, okay, what does this mean? You start seeing searches for like FDOT, Bay News 9, the practical stuff.
So people are starting to think about the, what do you call it, the real world implications.
Exactly. Like, are the roads going to be closed? Will the power go out?
Yeah.
What do I need to do? And that's when things start to get a little more, I don't know.
Intense.
Yeah, intense. You see searches like Duval County school closures, as Johns County schools closed, DCP school closure. Parents are freaking out.
Oh, yeah, big time. Trying to figure out the whole school situation.
Right. Like, do I need to scramble for childcare? Can I even get to work? All that good stuff. And suddenly, it's not just about the weather anymore. It's about real people, real lives being disrupted.
Thinking about it, this whole thing kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Like, what does this mean for Florida in the long run?
It's true. Like, yeah, the snow will melt, everything will go back to normal,
Yeah.
but is this a sign of things to come?
I mean, with all the talk about climate change and like weird weather patterns, it definitely makes you think, right?
For sure. Like, what happens if this starts happening more often? How does that change, everything about Florida? The tourism, agriculture, even just like the whole image of Florida as the Sunshine State.
Mm,
What happens to that?
right. It's almost like this little snowstorm just threw a wrench into everything we thought we knew.
Totally. It's wild. So what do you think? Is Florida ready for a future where, like, snow days might actually become, a thing?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? This might just be a one-off, a fluke, who knows? But it definitely makes you realize that even in Florida, you can't always predict what Mother Nature's going to throw at you. So, yeah, maybe next time you're packing for a trip to Florida, you might want to throw in a scarf and gloves just in case.
Just in case. I love it. All right, folks. Well, that's about all the time we have for today's deep dive. But hey, don't stop here. Keep exploring, keep asking questions. And hey, maybe next time it snows in Florida, you'll be ready.
You got it. Stay curious out there.